So the Barclays Premier League event they call it the Ultimate Fan Park Experience. It's a range of events that's the Barclays Premier League run worldwide, and it really is to drive PR around the league and all of the clubs that are involved in it. The events give the fans of the Barclays Premier League a chance to engage with sort of legends of the football game, players and club reps, to have photos taken with the Barclays Premier League Cup, and to show off their football skills at a world-class event. We were briefed by Wasserman Experience UK and Native VML locally, and that brief was really to build a South African database of Barclays Premier League fans in the run-up to the event and at the actual event. And this database was a group of fans that the Premier League wanted to be able to engage with after the event, as well as their clubs and sponsors to be able to engage with it as well. So I think what was really important for us from a South African market perspective was that we knew that we had to cater for feature phones and for smartphones, and that whatever we created needed to be able to work at scale. The Barclays Premier League were putting a lot of marketing effort behind this event. It's completely free, and there's a very big football fan base in South Africa. And we also had to work under the pressures of a live event. So we had to make sure that whatever we developed couldn't risk going down. You can't say, oh, well, it's fine, we'll fix it tomorrow, because at that point the event's come and gone. We developed two mobile platforms, a responsive web application and a USSD app. And this was used for registering fans prior to the event and on the day of the event. Once registered, a fan would then receive a SMS on their mobile phone, and that SMS contained a unique number which allowed them entrance into the actual event. At the event, we also developed an entrance app, which was accessed by a tablet, that validated each of the fans as they entered the event, as well as an app for each of the football clubs and sponsors' activations. So there were a number of clubs who traveled with the Barclays Premier League to the event, and a number of sponsors who had activations at the event. And this meant that each club and sponsor could validate fans coming into their activation area and manage the flow of fans into the activation area, as well as get those fans to opt in specifically for future communication from them. It was the first time that the Barclays Premier League had registered fans or visitors to such an event. And in that, it was something quite new for them to do. The whole purpose, as I mentioned, was around building a local database in which they could engage with. And I think what was really unique about what we developed and the solution we built is that all the channels that we created were supported by a custom back-end system, which updated in real time and included a service layer as well, which meant that any of the promoters running the tablet apps could update fans' details if required. So essentially what this meant is if you registered before the event and at the event you were a big fan of Chelsea, but you'd only registered with your sort of minimal personal details, when you were at the Chelsea engagement area, you could then decide if you maybe wanted to add your email address to the database as well, because you might want emailers from Chelsea. And in that, the promoter could then update that information in real time. If you went onto the SuperSport activation, for example, the system would pick up that you had updated your email address, but would only register you as opted in for SuperSport if you chose to. So the system updated everything in real time, ensuring that the entire event and I think experience for fans was completely seamless.